All right, welcome back. So today we're going to be going over the ECHO19 sound mod for DCS, ECHO19. If you go to ECHO19audio.com, you can download this mod. It includes, you can get the core mod, which modifies all the ambient sounds, explosions, things like that for DCS. And you can also just download the VIPER sound mod or the F-18 sound mod or the Super Hornet sound mod or Spitfire. He's got a few products. If you go to ECHO19audio.com, click products, you can see all the mods that he's got here. The core here is just the ambient and stuff. You got the F-14 Tomcat, the Super Hornet if you got that mod, the VIPER, Spitfire, Mustang, and the regular Hornet. If you want, you can also click on the Core Ultimate mod, and this will take you to the download page where you can, it is optional. This is a free mod, or you can pay for it if you would prefer. It is optional to support ECHO19, or you can just try it out for free, push 0, and say, I want this mod. It'll send you an email, you download the mod, and you install it. So the Core Ultimate includes all of the aircraft, including the core. Or you can just get the VIPER, or just the Hornet, or just the Mustang, whatever you want to do. But if you want to just get the whole thing, just click on Core Ultimate. That'll include all of them, all in one. ECHO19's founder, Tyler Bullhuis. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry, Tyler. But Tyler is the founder of ECHO19, and he goes on site and records a lot of these sounds. The mod includes some sounds that he's procured other ways, but the majority of them are actual recordings that he has recorded professionally and or sounds that he has taken and enhanced and packaged it into these mods. So it's really high quality sound, really good. I love it. Yeah, I wanted to go over this, kind of show you guys how it sounds for the VIPER, since it was just recently released. I mean, the VIPER's been around for a while, the sound mod for the VIPER, but he just recently re-released the VIPER sound mod, where he added some things and changed some things inside the mod to make it sound a little better in certain views. And I'm going to go over that, just kind of show you what it sounds like, and you guys can hear for yourselves. So I wanted to kind of give a comparison of the default DCS sounds for the VIPER and the new released VIPER sounds from ECHO19. You guys can kind of decide for yourselves. I'm going to try not to talk too much so you guys can hear it for yourselves and decide for yourselves. All right, the ECHO19 sound mod for the F-16. I'm going to go through both the default. Right now I'm going to show the default, and then I'll show the ECHO19 sound mod of the exact same sound. So I'm going to try and isolate what I can, and I'm going to try not to talk too much too. So we're going to go through switches, buttons, all that stuff. So default canopy, here we go. Spider latch. So as you can tell inside the cockpit, there's a little bit of difference, a little bit more full sound in ECHO19's mod than what is in the default sounds. One thing in particular that I noticed in the ECHO19 sound mod is when the jet starts up, it sounds, I think it sounds a little bit better because you can hear both the JFS and the main engine actually spinning up, whereas in the default you can't really distinguish between the two. It just sounds like a louder JFS. But in the ECHO19 mod also, what I noticed was once it's fully started up, you can literally hear the ECS turn on, the environmental control system. You can hear that spin up. You can hear the air going through the vents. It sounds exactly the way I remember it.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
I also wanted to get an idea of what it would sound like with 2 jets flying over, not just a single jet. So I invited Juice from the Air Warfare group to fly lead, and I was going to fly his 2, and we're going to do an overhead brake. So here's the overhead brake and how it sounds with 2 jets. So yeah, that's the ECHO19 sound mod. I love it. I think it's great. There are some things in there that don't really sound quite right, and there's some things that sound better than the default. Overall, I would say the majority of it sounds better than the default sound, and that's why I use it. I really like it. All in all, in my opinion, it's a great sound mod. So hopefully this was a good overview for you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Way up there. Flame out.